Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's my favorite day of the week, September 4th, 2019, New Comic Wednesday. I'm Tony Varela, you're watching Comic TV. This is my little co-host, Yogi Yos. You ready to do this, Yogi? You ready, baby? Alright. Alright. So a lot of good books coming at you today. I managed to stay just under my budget. Spawn 300 came out today, but before I get started, I wanted you to check out this Shannon Meyer variant that I got in the mail. Man, favorite artist going right now, man. This cover art is sick. So I got the trade dress variant, and I also got the Virgin variant. And then recently the Shannon Meyer Black Widow #1 variant went on sale. I was able to get the trade dress, but the Virgin was sold out in under 5 minutes. Disappointed on that, but definitely happy to get that trade dress. I also have coming the Shannon Meyer variants of the Harley and Ivy, but I'll be showing you the Artgerm today as well. Biggest thing going today though is the Spawn 300. That's of course written by Todd McFarlane. We got a ton of artists actually. We got Todd McFarlane, we got J. Scott Campbell, we got Greg Capullo, we got Jerome Apina, all doing art inside. And that there is the J. Scott Campbell, and then I also have the McFarlane cover as well. So a lot of really nice covers for that book today, but man, you get spoiled on the Spawn covers with Mattina doing them every week. So heard a lot of squall and a lot of little disappointment on some of those covers, but I thought they looked nice. Fallen World from Valiant, this is #5, and Dan Abnett is doing the writing on that book, and Adam Polina is doing the art, and I've really been enjoying this book. That is the cover A. I'm not sure how long this title is going to be going on, but I've really been enjoying some Valiant titles, such as the Toyo Harada, and the Bloodshot has been nice too. Dark Red #6 coming from Aftershock Comics. Tim Seeley's doing the writing on that, and Corin Howell does the art, and that is the Megan Hetrick cover. Really been enjoying this title. Really good writing, art's decent as well, and it kind of cooled off after the initial buzz from the Shannon Meyer variant on that #1 issue. I was able to get the Virgin and the, actually I just got the trade dress on that one if I'm not mistaken, but you got to see it in one of my earlier videos. So from Dark Horse Comics, we got Weird or Wired, I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that. That's the #4 issue. Kurt Pyers is doing the writing on that, and Antonio Fuso is doing the art, and this book just gets better and better. The buzz on it's died down after the initial issue, and there was a little buzz on that Gabrielle Delato cover. That Fuso cover is really nice, but this book is dope, so I recommend you check it out. Another one from Dark Horse Comic that had a lot of buzz going in, but Berserker Unbound, Jeff Lemire, quality writer, and Deodato Jr., very well known as well. And this is the Sorrentino cover. But this book is kind of bland, kind of generic, kind of a generic Conan. And thumbing through this book, doesn't look like there's a lot going on either, so I'll probably be dropping this title. Vampirella Red Sonja #1. Jordi Belair is doing the writing on that, and Drew Moss is doing the art, and I mainly got this for the Tedesco cover. It's an okay cover. There's also, I believe, an In-Hyuk Lee cover that's really nice, but I didn't see that one in my comic store. There was a few books that I wanted today that I wasn't able to get, but still had a pretty good comic day. The Shannon Meyer variant of the Vampirella and the Red Sonja are both super dope, and you might also check out the variants from Konka as well. Those are really hot right now. Deceased, A Good Day to Die. I talked about Mattina earlier, and he's doing the cover on this book right now. We got Tom Taylor doing the writing and Laura Braga doing the art, and looks pretty decent. I've been enjoying that Deceased storyline, but hasn't been great if I'm being honest. Deceased #47, written by Priest. Priest is also writing Vampirella, and I've really been enjoying that new title, and the art inside by Gungan or News, I believe is his name. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but his art is great, and they've really introduced some really nice villains recently too, so I hope you're on that book. But this Deathstroke #47, written by Priest, Fernando Pasarin's doing the art, and that is the Scan cover. What do you think of that one? So finally, from DC, we got Doomsday Clock number 11. Geoff Johns doing the writing on that, and Gary Frank's doing the art. And the only complaints anybody's had on these is how long it takes them to come out. Man, you're looking at a couple of months on some of these titles to come out. We got one more book until that finishes up, and there's a last cover, a last page reveal on this book you should check out as well, and that is the Gary Frank cover B on that title. So from Artgerm, we got Harley Quinn and Ivy. That is Jody House, written and drawn by Adrian Mello, and I got the Artgerm connecting cover. Let's see if I can get that straightened up. Oh yeah, what's going on here? We'll put these together. Hopefully you can see them both there. But I love me that Artgerm art. Get my fingers out of the way. So looking through that though, looks kind of stupid. So pretty much a cover by, and as I said, I have the Shannon Meyer variants coming in the mail as well, so I'll be able to show you those soon also. Try to get this fixed up for you. So we got Justice League number 31. Really been enjoying this title. We got Scott Snyder and James Tynion IV doing this book. Really, really nice. Jorge Jimenez is doing the art inside, loving it, and that is the Tedesco cover. Tedesco's got a couple of covers out today, but I was a little disappointed in both of them, but normally I love his art, and his Daredevil covers have been awesome. This is Millennium. It's a mini-series, 2 issues. Brian Michael Bendis is doing the writing on that, and a really nice collection of artists. We got Jim Lee, Dustin Nguyen, and Sorrentino, as well as Orejo. Ryan Sook does the cover on that book. From DC, we got Savage Avengers. Gary Dugan is doing the writing on that. We got Deodato Jr. on the art, and that is a beautiful David Finch cover. Been enjoying this book, but Deodato's art is just, I don't know, it doesn't capture me like it used to. So we got Web of Black Widow. We got Jody House doing the writing on that. We got Stephen Mooney doing the art, and the art's pretty nice inside. And we got Jung Gyun Yoon doing the cover art on that book, and I really like that art, so I went ahead and got 2 of those. And as I mentioned, I have the Shannon Meyer variant coming in the mail too, so I'll be able to show you hopefully all of those pretty soon. And another big artist that's been going on right now is Ryan Brown, and one of the hottest new artists, and I've got a couple of his variant covers coming in the mail. Can't wait to show you. But that is the Fantastic Four number 14. So they had several Immortal variants, which are basically homages to that Immortal Hulk. I believe it was number 12, where they had the wraparound second printing cover. So several of those out today. Some of them definitely better than others, but I couldn't pass up this Ryan Brown one. And there was an In-Hyuk Lee Human Torch. There was also an Invisible Woman and a Mr. Fantastic wraparound variant too. I just got the Doctor Doom. That was the nicest one. And that series is written by Dan Slott. Not a big fan of his writing. Paco Medina is doing a great job on the art inside though, however. And so usually there's a nice cover that makes me end up picking that book up regardless of the subpar writing. Immortal Hulk number 23, always killing it every time, every week, all the time. Al Ewing killing it on the writing. Joe Bennett doing awesome pencils, and every week getting a badass Alex Ross cover. There was a Joe Bennett Immortal wraparound variant of the Red Harpy that looked pretty sick, but I wanted to stay under budget today, so had to make the cut. Old Man Quill number 9. I keep wanting to drop this title, but it's just good every week. It's ultra violent, written really, really well by Ethan Sachs. Robert Gill's art is really nice inside. And we got John Tyler Christopher covers every week. Although normally I like his covers a little better. His are a little basic on this title, but that book is not basic at all. So another really nice wraparound cover, Punisher number 15. We got Matt Rosenberg doing the writing on that. Simon Kudransky's killing it on the art all the time. He also fills in for Jason Sean Alexander sometimes on Spawn. So very similar art style. That is the Geist Immortal variant. Almost done there. We got Symbiote Spider-Man number 1, written by Peter David, very quality writer. We got Francesco Mobili, and we got a Greg Land cover as well. And there is a last page reveal on that having to do with Carnage you definitely need to check out. And lastly, we got House of X number 4 of 6. This title has got a hot buzz and well received. Pepe Larraz has been doing the art on this title. We got RB Silva doing the art on the other, and they all tie in together, and this story is fantastic. Jonathan Hickman's done a great job of really restoking the fire of the X-Men. So with the news of them being in the Marvel Universe, this is really great that they're finally building them back up. Pepe Larraz does a great job on the interior arts as well as the cover on this book. Loving this title. Some things that I tried to get but couldn't. Once in Future, the third print is super dope. Was not able to get that. We also have Something's Killing the Children. There was a B cover that was sick, and there was also a Jenny Friesen cover. My store got one and it was ripped on the cover, so hopefully they'll get another one, but we'll see. Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, that was written and drawn by Neil Adams. I left that one on the shelf. Not a big Neil Adams fan, actually. And Green Lantern number 11 was the first Gold Lantern. Who cares, right? Who cares? So I had tons of Immortal variants. I told you about those 4 Fantastic Four variants. Definitely might check out getting that Red Harpy variant. That was really nice. Scream number 2 came out today. Another part of the Absolute Carnage storyline, which has been sick. And I wasn't able to get the Conan the Barbarian. My stores were damaged, so... Anyway, so I'll be showing you those Shannon Meyer variants soon. I really appreciate you joining me. Please look down, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife to join us every week to watch Comic TV. I'll see you next time.